Hello, right, sorry. For God's sake, there's literally a thing, right? I've got a widget on OBS that lets me go live from OBS straight to YouTube. For Christ's sake. I'm going to have to get rid of this widget because it's just a crock of crap, basically. Thank you for letting me know, Lynn. Damn. Well, if Dragonite's gone, then fair enough. Oh no, you're still here. Okay, I apologise. I wholeheartedly apologise. Again, we want everything to run perfectly first time. That would be kind of cringe, right? You know, yeah. Basic. Right, so we only need 6 of these. G'day, Dream. How are you diddling? How are you doing? How are you doing? Being perfect is overrated. True. Facts. Spitting facts. Hello, Lisa. How you doing? Hope you're well as well. Oh. And then I need grade center. Bathroom. Because perhaps. Not too bad. Good. Good. All good. You've been enjoying the new pack. Nice. What's your favourite animal thus far? I literally have not touched it at all. Off. Caretakers, because they're the ones that for some reason add. Why am I even adding? I could just label all of the animal welfare stuff. I've literally not touched it, Dommel. I've not touched it at all. I've watched other people's videos on it. Acha, ZSH. They're the only 2 that come to mind. Flamingo. So we've got a cool new flamingo. American flamingo. Is the music learn on my voice? That's kind of the idea, though. Is it not, Dummel? Or do you want the music to drown me out? No? Coyotes. If I search on the right thing, coyote. Oh, I've got a white one. Oh, let's put a white one in. Why not? Sod it. There we go. Larky monkey. Which, by the way, I didn't think that I would say it. I think is maybe the coolest one in the pack, like just from the screenshots that they were showing from before. Then we've got the bighorn sheep, which, by the way, really glad they added, because I'm a big fan of different style horns. I think the only thing that we've got that's even close to this is the Dahl sheep, but I don't think their horns go as far around their head. The Rhea, no, not Rhea. Yeah, Rhea. Went louder. Okay. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. We'll lock with that. If it's too, I'm not going to spend loads of time spawning out of audio levels. There's two more. One more. Sorry. What am I missing? Oh, the bush dog. Of course. The bush dog. There we go. Flamingo is such a good model. Do you know what? I've actually been wanting a new flamingo model. I was never really keen on the pink model to begin with. Like the lighter pink anyway. It's sort of anemic. It's probably the most polite way to describe it. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And I appreciate that they're different shades of pink as well. Like this one's more akin to this is more of an orangey salmon colour. Whereas this is a lot more rich in that pink colour. Oh, this is so good. These may even... Do you find these in North America? Because I wouldn't be against the idea of having them in... Oh, they do. Oh, yes. Okay, I might not be against the idea of having these in Elkhorn. It would actually be kind of cool. Okay, I think we'll have these in Elkhorn. Actually, this pack's kind of cool for Elkhorn. I didn't realise. I knew the coyote would be making it in and the bighorn, but I didn't realise that the flamingo would have had a chance. Here's the coyote. So this is what we're going to be building for in a moment in Elkhorn. I've made the executive decision to bin off the skunk and replace it with the coyote because I think it's just going to be a cooler animal to have in. I apologise if you wanted to see the skunk, but not really my cup of tea, my jam, so to speak. Let me just... Yeah, really cool. Really cool. A little bit derpy looking, but they can't help it. No worries, take care, Dommel. Thank you for swinging by. Good luck. I'll let you know if you won. Oh, look at this is what I'm talking about. This is the good stuff. Such a good model. Oh, round of applause to Frontier. This looks so good. This angle looks a bit like you know that meme with that animated kid with the butterfly? I know you know what I'm talking about. Look at it. It's so good. Oh, do you know what? I don't really like building for monkeys, but I feel like the Saki would be well up my street as well. Ed Air. So good. I don't know where the other one is. There was a female that I did pick up, but apparently not. Here's a bighorn sheep. This lad is a unit. Oh, look at this. I love the sheep that they added in the barnyard animal pack anyway, so I knew that this was going to be like a winner straight away. Granted, the females are like a bit boring, but who cares? But even these, the fur texture is pretty nice on them. Can't complain. Right, I think the female Saki monkey just got put in yet. Oh, these look good as well. These actually might be goated. They actually might be goated. I just so many capuchin monkeys. I never really liked the capuchin monkeys anyway. I'm glad that these are in. I'm not really a monkey person at all, but I'm glad that these are in. They look really good. Really, really good. What else we got? The rear. People are complaining about the rear, but I'm not going to get into all of that. I'm very much of the understanding that Frontier are sort of running this game off of limited resources, limited people are working on it, etc., etc. So I'm not going to expect the same quality of it compared to when they were at their peak of their powers, as it were, with this game. So I don't know. I feel like that's an expectation problem. Granted, people are still paying for the DLC, but I don't think you're getting anything less as a result. These DLCs have always split the community. That's the problem, you know. There'll be an animal in there that they don't think should have been in there, or something's wrong with the animals. That's kind of my biggest gripe with the Planet Zoo community, is that they do these teaser images and they show off the animals. And people are like, oh, the nose doesn't look quite right. And I'm like, this could be an angle problem. It could easily be an optical illusion. And then as soon as they release the DLC, people are like, oh, it doesn't actually look that bad. And we follow that same cycle every DLC. And it's actually very boring. It's kind of boring. You know, they released the Ocelot image and everyone was like, oh, it looks like the face looks a bit weird. And now they've released it and they're like, oh, actually it doesn't look that too bad. I'm like, can we just stop the witch hunt before it's even started? Like, it's actually kind of disgusting. It's a bit cringe, but you know, it's what it is. Like I say, I think people were just a bit bitter about the fact that there was no coyote. I get it. It would have been quite easy to put in the game because of they could have just used the Binturong rig. So I'm not fully defending the choice to not put the coyote in, but at the same time, I don't think you're ever gonna release a pack where every single person is gonna be happy with the animal selections that have been made. Even when you look at things like the Arctic pack, not the Arctic pack, the aquatic pack. What was in that? The grey seal. Like, they could have easily picked something a bit cooler, I feel like, for that pack. You know, they could have just gone straight in with like a harbour seal or some sort of fur seal, long-nosed fur seal or something like that. But they didn't, and I was not one of those that complained, because I was just glad to see more deep dive type animals. Shame American Black Bear. I'm admittedly a bit sad about that as well, just because I thought that it would be an easy win for them. they're not. They've got the rigs for the bears that they can use already. They've got. Yeah, they've got everything they need to make the black bear. It's just a case that they just didn't choose to do it, which fair enough. Maybe they'll do it later. I was glad that they exactly. This game's like what, nearly 6 years old. This is the 19th DLC. 19th. They've more than doubled the roster of animals since release. I think people just need to like sit back a little bit and just have a bit of perspective. If they're not happy about it, they can go and play with their little like. They can go and play with their scaling options in Planet Coaster 2 or whatever people do when they play that game. There are building pieces, but I don't think I'm going to look too much into them because they're not something I'm probably going to use just because they're quite themed, which again, I'm not going to complain about. It's fair enough, you know. I think these signs are definitely going to be cool to use. I will be all over these for sure. Oh, the ocelot ones are very cute, actually. It's kind of cool. Bush dog. Coyote one is cool as well. Bighorn sheep. Certain things are cool. I'm definitely going to be using these. And these. These Fiesta bars, as they are called for some reason. This drapery as well. This could be. If you can recolor all of it and make it like one color, that should be kind of sick. So black, 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 black. You can still, kind of see the patterning on. This is something that really kind of irritates me. If I turned it all black, I just want it to be a black sheet curtain type thing. But instead it shows the patterning on still, which is kind of sad. What else we got? We've got these string pieces. I think these are bugged because they're listed as flexi color, but you can't actually change the color of them. Like you click on them and down here they've got the flexi color tag. I saw this on the tracker when I was going through it because people have been having issues with some of the textures on items. Is this update? These pinata pieces are kind of cool, you know, if you was to do some sort of makeshift enrichment item that they wouldn't actually use. The confetti is kind of cool as well because this is flexi color. Oh my lord, what are these pieces? Hold on. Oh, favouring all of these. Gate. This flexi colour. But it is. Okay. So again, these could be pretty cool if I do some alpacas maybe. Or llamas, even though they're technically South American. Are they actually in undefined? Fret not, you are in the giveaway. Oh, now distributed worldwide, but that'll be like domestic for farming reasons. Oh yeah, the reward statue. Coyote. Confetti. This I saw, and I thought you could maybe make some cool bench covers out of this. Like that, and then clip a bench inside of it. I don't know. Abilities. Bench. Maybe? Small metal pieces are god tier. You are not wrong. Yeah, they are pretty cool. Again, the pinata pieces are just too themed, too stylized. Although, you could probably make a number of animals with this. Obviously, we've got the flamingo, but then someone's made an elephant with it here. Branch gate. I'll see this bit as well. I'm definitely saving that. These logs probably aren't going to get much use from me, it's got to be said, but this wooden piece might be cartoony for you. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I'm not blown away by the pieces, but I think when you play the game a certain way that some of us do, we just have to understand that we're maybe part of like a small 1%, you know, that play the game. There are people that play this game what I would call casually, who just jump in and just like build something quick and then just maybe don't touch the game until the next DLC's out and they like those pieces. But then there's those of us who literally spend hundreds of hours between each DLC playing the game, and we appreciate the smaller pieces because we are more intricate with them, maybe. But yeah, really good. I actually really like the animals. The animal models themselves were really good. I was well for the animals that they picked. Like I say, they could have done the coyote and the black bear, a bit sad. But at the same time, like the Saki monkey is absolutely, it's so good. So good. Bit upset they've added another cat because, god damn it, I want pause to end. But if they keep adding cats, then obviously it means I have to keep going back and adding the missing cats so that I can actually call it a complete cat sanctuary. I'm probably going to add an ocelot habitat, but I'm not going to do a video for it. I'm probably going to add them in and then, yeah. I think if people are going to tour pause now for YouTube, I think they would have done it by now. And if the one I'm probably not going to use the most is maybe the bush dog, it's got to be said. I think I've got animals on my list that I'd rather use ahead of these, like maybe the fossa stuff that I still haven't used. You know. You know how it is. Anyway, but without any further ado, let's go to Elkhorn. Oh, hang on. Let me just very quickly before we jump into Elkhorn. East. I want to check if it's a problem in my game as well. East Asia. Where are the baskets? Have these got? Yeah. So these are one of the pieces that are bugged at the moment. See how the texture on it isn't correct? And that's because they're going to add, well, we're hoping they're going to add a mulch piece. So the mulch pieces were changed, but people who had early access complained about the fact that they had changed the existing texture rather than adding a mulch piece with the new texture. So they have reverted it back to the old mulch, but they've not added the new mulch piece in. Maybe they will at a later date, but it does look like it's had some adverse effects on some older pieces. These are the only three that I know of so far that have got it, but there probably are maybe a few others floating around there, but hey ho. Just a little thing to note. I wonder whether verifying my game cache would fix that, because maybe it's just where the game's not downloaded the texture properly. Elkhorn. Oh, we're running dangerously low on money in Elkhorn as well. I'm trying my damnedest to make it profitable, but I think once I get a couple more animals in, the appeal will go up. I'll give you a little update on what I've been doing so far, because I have done a little bit of work, but I can't remember what I showed since last time. Okay, so we've got guests in. So this bit's kind of taking shape. I want there to be a bridge that you go on here, but I might make this a little bit lower because it still feels a bit too high. When I put the railing in as well, I do definitely want this to be like a good couple of feet lower, this bridge. But then I don't want this ramp to be too crazy. You know what I mean? And then over here, we've got the bear. The greasy bear habitat. I've definitely managed to capture what I wanted with this. With the multi-tiered waterfalls. This bit I need to sort out down here. I don't think the zoo's actually going to go. Exhibit animals where the money's at. See, and that's... This is the problem I've got. I definitely could use exhibit animals. And I may do, just to help this zoo stay afloat. Because I don't want to switch it to sandbox. I could switch it to sandbox, but I don't want to. Because I do want to keep it akin to the franchise that I've started this zoo in. So I may have to do that. I'm going to have exhibit animals in here anyway, because I'm going to have a desert house, which is now going to feature the armadillo, the white-tailed prairie dog, and maybe something else. I feel like there's something else I could easily put in there. It might just be those two. Yeah, armadillo. Ew, ocelots can actually be in North America. Oh, maybe not. But I suppose that's what I could do. I could do like 2 habitat animals and then just have a load of exhibit animals, because there's quite a few exhibit animals that I can definitely put in there. So we've got the giant desert scorpion, Gila monsters, western diamondbacks. Definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. That's like a plan that I've got anyway. Because the other house that I'm going to be doing is going to be the Arctic house, which is going to consist of the polar bear, Arctic fox, maybe wolves, but they might go outside as opposed to indoors. But I think the main attraction for that big building is going to be the polar bear. Maybe Dall sheep, but not. Oh, reindeer as well can go outside, but yeah, that's going to be in the more like modern built up side. Skunks maybe. Skunks were going to go in, but they have unfortunately been kicked out of the project because I'm going to be doing the coyotes instead. However, what I am going to do is delete all this pathing, because I think now I've decided I'm going to get rid of this area. I was going to build this back up, but I've decided I'm going to just retcon it and not have... We'll have the station still here, but it now means I can flatten this down. Delete that. That. Delete that. Delete. Which is a shame, because I kind of wanted to keep Coppertown mine, because if it was a monument of the zoo. But maybe I move it, you know. So if I save this as mine rails. Stop it. This I can redo. I'm not too worried about deleting that. Let me just retcon this. Ooh. And then retcon this. The thing I want now for the bear habitat is it's going to have an on land bit. It's going to come up and then it's going to come back down again. But it's going to be a bit like a... I don't really know how to describe it, but it's going to be a bit like a forest. A bit like a forest. That's the only way I can really describe it at this stage. I'll just do that for now. But this is starting to look how I want. Starting to look how I want, which is good, positive. And I can... bring this down as well, just so it's not as... Because when I'm down here, I can fill all this in with trees anyway, you know, to help mask the background. Because I think that's what worries me at the moment, is the fact that some of these areas you stand in, you've got like a really nice backdrop, but it's kind of ruined by the fact that you've got the back here. I'm definitely going to have to add trees, I think, at a later date. Because while this looks really nice, the texture of these back here just isn't doing it for me. Unless... kind of get away with that, but again, I'll add a few trees, I think, just to help with that. Right, but we are here for the coyote, which is going to go here. The coyote is going to go here, and then I think I'm going to redo this pathing so it goes it gives this a bit more wide berth, and then we'll have maybe the bighorn sheep in here, maybe. And then the wolf will go over this side. But I can knock a hole in this wall now because... I want to get a door because I've just realised that there's no door in any of this right now. One there. One. There. Another. I know that on this side actually, because I'm a bit worried if I had it on the other side that it's not gonna look too nice. Oh no, I forgot about this problem. Oh no. Twilight masonry work panel. Ew, why is that wonky as well? Delete that. There we go. Lovely. That will be the indoor bit for the coyote. I'm not going to do anything too insane with it. Now the viewing. Here's what I'm thinking for the viewing. So if I do path here. If we did a pathing a bit like this, you can come up here, there'll be a window that you can look into here for the coyote habitat, and then we'll have another window. I don't know if I'm going to keep this here, by the way. I might not. Does seem a bit cruel to have it that close to a coyote habitat where they'll be able to smell the food and stuff, so I might move this. Oh, really? Is this like... I'll move it to... here for now. Hopefully they can still use it. No? No vendor. We get a vendor. Please. God's sake, I'm not hiring more vendors because feel like we've got too many staff as it is. That's part of the problem at the moment with our money. Oh no, here we go. Fair enough. They can still use it. Good. That's the main thing. That's all that matters, as long as it's usable. So then that maybe opens up the potential for pushing back this habitat barrier. Oops. Delete that. Good so far, thank you. I'm definitely cheesing the path system to the maximum here. I don't know if I like this. This feels a bit weird. Maybe I'll just make the path wider here rather than having like an actual outcropping. Because I feel like this takes too much room out of the habitat here, you know. I do like the idea of having something that you walk, not into, but like an alcove that you walk into, and you've got the window on the left that you can see the coyote, and then we'll have like a window here, and it'll be like something here that you can see the bighorn sheep for. Or maybe we don't put the bighorn sheep here and we add something else, but I think this, I don't know, it's such a limiting space. Maybe this is where we do the first guest plaza, as in we can move the shop over here, do a little guest eating area. I think that might be a good call. Going to be the best use of space potentially. Don't mind me asking what combo of trees you use to block the outside. It is a combination of Himalayan pines. I know they're Asian. Shush, be quiet. Shh. Red cedar trees. Black spruce trees. Douglas firs, durian larches. And then I think on the lower bits I've got some black pop, beech trees blocked like on the bottom, sinking into the ground. The old style was very monotone, so before I had a lot of the ones, were they? I think they were these ones. A lot of black spruces. I was using a lot of black spruces, but back then I was very much brainwashed by the idea that song is dreadful. Get it off like this. Back then I was very much brainwashed by the idea that if I was building a North American zoo, I had to have a North American palette of foliage. But the game, who cares? Nobody's got time for that. So maybe that's what we do. Still like the idea of having a window here that looks into the habitat, but like the pathing around here is an absolute state at the moment. Just not nice to look at. I was going to clear the whole lot actually, because make it a bit easier to figure out what I'm doing. I don't want to add some height variation as well. Not much, but enough that you notice it as you're walking along. Please play with your height terrain elevations when you're building. Change the way you perceive this game. Not much, but it's honest work. Okay. I could maybe get away with something a bit more intimate here as well then, it means. If I do a window here, I could maybe raise the terrain a little bit on this side. But you're undefined. Everyone's undefined. We are... It's to make everyone feel equal. What map is this park on? This was using... Oh god, it's so long ago now. So this park was started when they added the height map option, and it was using one of the height maps. So someone have made, I think it's still floating around somewhere. It's like a Google document drive thing where they've saved a bunch of height maps. And you can go and find the one you want. Don't ask me which one it is, because this zoo is so old that I just can't remember that far back. It's like, this zoo is literally 4 or 5 years old at this point when I started it. So I don't know specifically what height map it was. Really good. I can find the site with the height maps, but I'm not going to be able to tell you which one it is. There's loads on there. Absolutely loads on there. But I think this most represented what I wanted to go for. I think I've done some work to it as well, definitely. I have, because this river was never here. I've carved this out myself. This, I don't know why I added this here. As well, I think just because I wanted some sort of water element to it, just because it looked a bit, but you can see it's a height map when you look at it from above, you know, because it's got the very boxed edges, but you don't really tell. That's the thing, when you're down here it looks like it's part of the natural topography. Other than the avian and aquatics, you feel like it would be fun to have a DLC each continent. So if I was to make an animal pack, if Frontier came to me and said, look, we value your opinions on gondolas, etc. What animals would you want in a animal pack? And let me pick. I would pick the great kudu, the greater kudu. Liz, hello. We're in Elkhorn. We're in the rebuild project. Greater kudu would go straight in there, because they're the one thing that I think about whenever I go to my local zoo, which I'm going to hopefully visit on the 12th of May. Assuming I've been given the day off work. Let me just double check. And then if I have, we can all celebrate together then. Not been done yet still. Right. Greater Kudu, I would definitely have that. That'd be straight in. There'd be no messing about. A lyrebird, that'd be my pick for a bird. Just because they're like really cool. And I wish that they would, as they walk around, they would mimic the guests. Or mimic, you know the noise that the keepers make when they like tip the bucket upside down and it's that rattly sound? I wish they'd like mimic the sounds that are in the game. That'd be really cool. That'd actually be a really sweet mechanic, but obviously it's a bit specialist for a game that's got barely any people working on it at the moment. A Maasai giraffe. I would love a Maasai giraffe. Absolutely. I'm surprised. I kind of wanted the giraffe for the anniversary animal. Oh no. Yeah. I think that would have been really cool. Right, we're going to move these and we'll move them back afterward. That's what we need to do. Don't know what else I'd want, but like a Maasai giraffe is African. The lyrebird is from Asia, I think, or South America. It's from one of those continents. Greater Kudu is obviously African as well. I don't know. What are we missing from Australia though? If you was to pick one, an animal from each continent, Australia is the one that sort of. I feel like we've got everything we kind of need. I think I'd have a Nile crocodile as well. I would take a Nile crocodile any day of the week, just because I know what Frontier can do with their reptile models. I would destroy that. Tree kangaroo. Okay. I see what you're getting at. Yeah. Okay. I hear you. Definitely some sort of tamarind as well, maybe like a gold lion tamarind, or I'd take an elk. If you ask me what American animal, I'd take a Roosevelt elk. Absolutely, there's no way that I wouldn't have the Roosevelt elk, especially if they actually bugled in game. That'd be sick. Oh, this is actually making me really sad because I just realised that none of these animals are going to be coming at any point, so I like this idea of an S shape actually. Then it goes back and then up. Okay. Bush babies. Oh, what, like eyes? They would freak me out. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would use those. Those types of animals are just like a no-go. Marmosets. Yeah, like a small... Or what was the one I mentioned in Discord the other day, Liz? It was like cherry-crowned magabays or something. They are sick, by the way. They look really nice. They've got like this bright... Well, not bright red. Nice crimson... stripe down the front of their head, and then it's white either side, and then they're just like a blacky brown slate color. Oh, so good. Again, Sign me up. Sign me up. I could always... Want some parrots or parakeets? That would be sick as well. They could do the same thing. They could mimic the guests. That would be so good. You want mums that you feel like they give it? Yeah, that's part of the problem. If sloths were given the walkthrough. What would be like a big animal I'd want though? Like the Maasai giraffe is big, but I don't think there's anything that's like screaming out to me. Maybe something deep divey that's on land as well. Some sort of seal, harbour seal. I know a walrus is like what everyone wants. A walrus would be kind of sick actually. Oh, please don't do this to me, game. I don't want... Keep it square. Fine. Concrete. Oh god, stop that. Oh. Never mind. Something semi-aquatic. Fur seals. I still think fur seals. I can show them in the Zoopedia, but obviously because I'm in franchise. Wait, harbour seal. Did I get rid of the fur seal mod? No, there's no way I would have done. I'm not that stupid, right? No, there it is. Oh, a long-nosed fur seal would be sick. I'd take these. Very cute. What have I got mods for, actually? I do have a couple of mods installed. Some of them I know we wouldn't get, like an arapaima. Arapaimas are stunning fish. Oh, the iridescence is so good on them. Oh, Arctic hare. But I feel like I only picked this mod because it was small and it was a filler for Stafford. Asiatic lion, I'd definitely take another lion. As long as they didn't mess this one up like they did the normal one. So the Asiatic lion. The other one I know Great Cake Mods did a load of lion mods, like the Maasai. Dwarf crocodile would be nice. Yeah, I still think I'd take the Nile crocodile just because I think it's more iconic for me. Oh, the Gharial remaster, by the way. If you use mods and you're looking for remasters, the Gharial one is Amma Tiger. Yeah. Also no, because more cats are bad. Bad. Oh yeah, the cod. The Arapaima, no, they're a habitat one. But fish, the fish mods are a bit balked because they get thrown on land and they just like sort of swim on land to the water and then they sit in the water. I've never properly used them because I don't know how you're supposed to properly implement them that would make it look normal. Actually crazy, by the way, some of these animals, because I think to myself, oh, that's a mod, and I think, oh no, that's actually an animal that they added. Like, where is it? Kirk Dick I was just like saw Mark Orr. Like these are all ones that they added like officially, and there's me thinking that they're like mods. Crazy, so many animals they've added in this game. So good. Yeah, I'd love a Maasai giraffe. I think. Oh no, crocodile, yeah. Sambar deer are really sick. I'm a huge ungulate fan anyway. I support the whole thing, you know. I literally go out every day wearing my Make Ungulates Great Again hat. I wear a badge that has like a deer on it, everything. I big up the ungulate massive. See, a lot of these animals I've actually been prying for is Sumatran orangutan. That would be cool. But look, the lyrebird. Oh, sign me up. It'd be like a smaller peacock. Oh, they're from Australia. There you go. That's my Australian animal picked. The lyrebird. Absolutely amazing. Love it. I just think they're super cool, just because they can mimic stuff. What about Europe? Is there many animals in like mainland Europe that we're missing that are kind of iconic? Maybe some like Iberian wolves? Iberian, yeah. Iberian wolves would maybe be kind of cool. They're like smaller, aren't they? They're like smaller and runtier than... and their northern compadres. Mainly because of the climate. You don't need to be built. Don't need to be built like a brick. A brick poop house when you live in a warmer climate. The body just doesn't need it. What am I building for right now? This is going to be for the coyote. So this is Little Critter Creek, a continuation of Little Critter Creek, but I've decided that I'm not going to do a skunk build anymore. I've binned that idea off. Instead, we're going to do... coyote. Just because it's a bit more interesting. I didn't really want to build for the skunk anyway, so this pack's actually been a blessing in disguise in that regard, because it now means I don't have to use an animal I didn't really want to build for, so... Okay. Thank you for taking part, Dream. Best of luck. I think there's like 4 people involved right now in that giveaway, so your odds are pretty good. Skunk enjoys in shambles. Yeah. Sorry, but what was the name of the skunk from whatever Disney film the skunk was in? Bambi. Beautiful. Flower. Yeah. Sorry, Flower. Get out of here. I was gonna insult Disney fans then, but then I realised that my bear projects are literally named after a song from the Jungle Book, so that would actually be kind of messed up. So never mind. What's the proverb? Those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Yeah, that's me right now. Do I have a Mara? We do not know. Patagonia Mara was one of the ones that people were talking about for this DLC, but didn't make the cut, unfortunately. Sea otter, sea otter, sea otter. Sea otter. We do the sea otter. We'll add the sea otters. Get them in the game. How could I forget? I'm so bad. I'm gonna fix this sea fighting because this is not gonna be occurring. And then group it all together and we'll make it similar colour to the red on the pavement. We can get there. I don't think we're going to get there. Like this, maybe? Yours, your beloved. Honestly, that's just... I think it's still going. Where is it? Let me see if it's still going. It's probably live right now, actually. Which? Here it is. Oh my god, look at it. so cool. How can you not love sea otters, man, honestly? Crazy. But again, if you would like to be in with the chance of winning the new DLC, I'm doing a giveaway over on Twitch. Literally just go over to the chat and type in !coyote in lowercase letters. And I'll be doing the draw at like 7 PM UK time, so an hour and a half from now. So if you haven't had a chance to pick it up yet, who knows? Lady Luck may well be on your side today. Do I like this? Not really. Push. Go. If chat goes quiet all of a sudden, it's because everyone's tuning into the Otter stream. Quite frankly, I would not actually blame you either, so. It needs a bit of raising. That much there. If I use sockeye salmon, oh, but also fish would just not. I think they would fare well in this game because the swimming is definitely a lot more refined than the climbing, but does this go downhill or something? Why is this not? What's going on with this? How about I use these? I will random rotate these afterward, don't worry. Well, not random rotate, but yeah, this is not. That'll do. There we go. You have to go, but have a wonderful stream. Thank you so much. Take care. And I apologise for my mishap earlier on with not actually starting stream when I thought I had. So, and I sent you that logo, by the way. If you wanted to like still work on it, you're more than welcome to do so. But no pressure. be better once I've blended it together with these rocks. Let's take a look. Like I say, you are not obliged in any respect to do it if you don't need, don't have the time, etc. Right. There we go. I think that's what we'll settle with. There we go. What's that piece at the bottom of the fence? It's a panel. It's like the window panel thing. The shutters. Might actually use that for this as well. There we go. That should be big enough to let them in. I don't really care about the inside of that. Never going to see it. Right. Portcullis. And then change this to what? Electric fence, and it will look like a... Okay. Okay, there we go. A bit better. Lovely. And then this will be undercover. So it's going to be like a gazebo type thing. We have a window here, I think. If I just like put some glass in as like a placeholder. Just a disclaimer, by the way, to people entering the giveaway. I will need you, if you win, to send me your your Steam friend ad. Because that's how I'm going to be doing it. I'm not going to be doing it as codes, because I understand that people like apply for giveaways so they can just redistribute the keys, and I'm not about that. We're not doing that. So apologies if that's something you're not willing to do, but that's how we're distributing the keys. well, distributing the DLC win. How do we know if we win? So at the end, I will do the draw in the chat, and it will literally say in chat who has won, and then there you go. That's who's won. Simple as that. There's no trickery to it. Nobody has an advantage over someone else. I have entered myself though, but that's just to make sure that the command was working. If I obviously draw myself, I'm just going to re-roll it. I'm not going to give myself the back. So fret not if my name comes up. I'm not rigging the system. Koki, great to see it. Great to see it. So, because Koki's a mod, like, he doesn't have an advantage over anyone else to win. If anything, Koki's at a disadvantage. I want to lower this. Come on, play ball. Son of a gun. You son of a gun. How you doing, Koki? Oh, this is going to be so difficult to get right. Oh, actually. Oh yeah, the corner's going to be a pain though. I can not, damn it. Oh, I can cover that with mulch. Sod that for a laugh. And this bit I don't really care about because you can't see it. Because of the trees or the creosote bushes, which I could have easily done along here, but I didn't. So, very cool. I'm liking the new DLC. I think it's cool. The Saki monkey is like really good. really, really good. You know, smash out of the park with that one. I'm sure you can. I think we're both like upset that the black bear never made it in, but it's always next DLC. Actually done that right. There we go. Beautiful build. Thank you. It's can't believe that. How long have I been live for? Like nearly 2 hours, and all I've done is this concrete pad and a bit of fencing. Pretty cool. Just a testament to how slow I am. What am I building? This is for the coyotes. Well, it's going to be the coyotes when it's finally done. So did you get the coyote? I get it. Oh, that's a bit close. Either picking through. No go. Okay. I'm going to do something similar to this. How high up is that? Nuno, how are you doing? How you diddling? Get rid of that. Czech Republic. Oh, it's so far away. Actually, it's actually crazy. I find it crazy where people tune in from. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. We use the faux. Is everything? Oh, nice. Okay, you're hyping them up. You're really selling them to me at the moment. good. I like this. Keep it up. I have to justify why I've got rid of the skunks to get them in, so... Join. I don't like that. Let's get rid of that. Let's stick with the beam. Stick with a beam, and then I will add a tree in the middle. Here. Why? Why? Oh, I know what I've done wrong. Just starting from that end, bend it around here. That one, and then just put these all into place. One. There. There. Oh, fine. Get the whole lot down. And then I just move the mulch in. Lovely. No messing about. There we go. Push. Never knew you could recolor those. What? Wait, what piece are you talking about? What color? What can you recolor? Now you've piqued my interest. I don't know what I've recolored. Back, I'm on the TV. I did it. How big's your TV? And then I can say whether I made it to the big screens or not. Thank you, Jonas. Yes, this will be the I was going to say coyote then, but that would have triggered a lot of people. Coyote. This is for the coyote. Why is this floating? God's sake. Why don't you just be normal? I'm actually tempted to recolour this concrete grey, by the way. The red is kind of nice, but I feel like grey would be a lot more... Move that over a little bit. Oh, what's right in that guy's face then? Sorry, Chief. Put a bin there. Okay, I think that's what we'll stick with. Is this separate? It is, other than the tree, but we can rectify that. Something else in this group that wants to recolour that it can't. What is in here? Is it the mulch? I wonder if it's the mulch. Might as well just do it like this. Ooh, I do like it. I do like the grey. But now I like the grey. The grey's a nice contrast between the red and the... We can bleed a few elements into this to make it glow with this. Like we could add some elements of red. Like we could maybe turn the benches like this rusty copper, orangey red, brown colour. It's difficult to tell because obviously I'm using a filter because of NVIDIA. But I think I like the... I'm going to have to carry this trim on though, the stone trim, because it now just abruptly turns to... Grey's nice too. You like the grey. It's just, I'm like contrasting, you know. Like a lot of people don't realise sometimes is that there are times when you should be keeping the colours cohesive and there are other times where it's okay to contrast the colours. Definitely gonna have to like adjust all of them. Or like I can tell already just by looking at it that they're all way too high. It still has a bit of a reddy tinge to it as well, from what I can see. There we go. Do I like the new flamingo and the Saki monkey? I love the Saki monkey. I think the Saki monkey might be the best animal in the pack, in truth. And the flamingos, I already knew I was going to like those. I like the normal flamingos. I was just never really a fan of their color. I'm much more a fan of the darker pink flamingos, which we now have with the American flamingo. So they're probably going to feature in here somewhere at some point, the American flamingo. I just have to find somewhere more suitable because this current area that I'm building is much more rustic and it's obviously not suited for them. So that'll do. I'll have to neaten this up at another time. I'm not going to focus too much on this trim, but probably going to be like some intricate pathing that's going to sort this out. Push, and then this. Yeah, I think I can get where we're using the those pieces again, mayhaps, if I do this. Something I do want to try. There was a piece I was looking at the other day, and I reckon it could be a good use. Something. I need marquee beams first. Go, and then metal clad. Built this back. back and under, because then I can put some guttering on the front. I don't think I actually need this one in the middle. I think that's a bit overkill. This doesn't feel high enough still. That. Unsplit. This feels better. Walker, thank you. Hello. No, it was out yesterday. It was out yesterday. If you're a console gamer, then obviously it's not out for you yet, and I can't say when it will be out because I just don't know. But now I need to find the piece that I was on about, because I think part of the conservation pack. Unlimited ads. Oh, I'll re-explain in a minute. Oh, good shout as well. We're toward the zoo. Yeah, let me just, if I find this piece first, because if I don't look for this piece, I'll forget that I'm looking for it. It doesn't take me long. Famous last words. Oh, it might be in this set, actually. Good work. I'll add that just because it might work. But I know which one I'm looking for specifically. %, sure it's in the conservation pack. Maybe not. That's done. Okay. No, anyone can get the pack now on PC. Yesterday was the release day for it, so obviously console players can't get hold of it at the moment. There's no time frame on when it will be available for console, unfortunately. So this is it. This is the bit I want. Turn it black. And then we'll add the thin wooden. Yeah, this is what I want. Oh, beautiful. Ooh. Of that then. Who's only access releases? I mean, they have had access to it for a week and they have been playing it and releasing content for it. I'm not part of that group, unfortunately. I did get a day's early access to the Eurasia DLC. That's it. That's the extent of my early access knowledge, unfortunately. I bring this right to the edge. You found most of them. Yeah, we have some talented folks around here. Although, I'll say this much: the smaller ones are the ones that are really the dark horses that just make some absolutely just insane stuff. There was one that I shouted at in my Discord the other day, and I was just like, criminal should get early access for the rest of them. Nah, I'd like to say I got a day's early access for the Eurasia pack, and I got a key on the day of the release of the Barnyard Animal pack. Other than that, I have had 0 early access to any of them. I've not been given any keys. That's the extent of my affiliation with Frontier. Although saying that, Frontier have been kind enough to give me some keys for, like, when we've done the WWF streams, they have given me keys for giveaways and stuff like that for the base game. For people that maybe want to get into Planet Zoo. So I can't sound ungrateful, because obviously I'm not. They've been good to me in that respect. There we go. That's for all YouTube recommendations. Who was the one I called out in my Discord? Began with a B. Bucorvus. Bucorvus. Their profile picture is like a cassowary, I want to say. Insane. Absolutely criminal. So good. That was the one I called out the other day. When I say small, he's got like 300 subs. That's absolutely criminal. Nausicaa as well. Nausicaa plays. 1,000 Cranes Sanctuary that she's done is equally insane. She deserves a lot more recognition for the stuff that she's made. Yellowboo made a really nice tour of paws, which I thought was like quite touching, because I never expected anyone to tour it, but then when they did, I didn't expect someone to put in as much effort as they did. Right, there you go. I'll just post a link, it'll be easier. Right, tour of the zoo. So this is Elkhorn. This is like a zoo that I've been revamping. It's an old franchise project from like 5 years ago. And it's set in like North America, specifically like Oregon, that sort of area. It's like the entrance, very low key. This bit still needs finishing. This is your first port of call. So you go in, and then that's one view. This is one of the views that I need to really nail down, because I think it's going to be like the poster child of the zoo. But this pathing needs to be lowered down, and this bridge needs to be lowered down. So there's so much work in progress. And then we got the foxes, the red foxes. here. We got this cutie here. And then we do have another one. Is it indoors? In the burrow? No. Somewhere in here then. It's died. Because I'm in franchise, animals are dying very quickly and it's actually kind of upsetting. Oh, it's in here. Look, there it is. In there. Hiding away. So sub twice. Good. Double the subs for that person. They deserve it. Huge props. And then we've got the collared peccary over here. So this is... this sort of general area here is going to be called Little Critter Creek. So we've got the red foxes, collared peccary. We're going to have the raccoons in this area, but these buildings are just temporary. And then the coyote is going to be on the left there, and then this will be the wolf habitat, but the entrance to that actual area won't be until a bit further up. So this is the collared peccary area. Very sort of barren. What's this guy doing? Teasing the animals. What does this guy get out of doing this with peccary? But yeah, they're actually quite cool, the peccaries. Really love their habitat. And then around here we've got like an indoor viewing for the peccary. A lot more quaint. And then this is like had a glow up. So this was all like barren before, but now I've done like the concrete here. And then this will be the viewing for the coyote. This will obviously like bend round, so you'll have like your main viewing here. But I think I'm gonna do another viewing gallery here for it. And then all the way back here, we've got our prairie, which houses the bison and pronghorn antelope. This statue, I think, might be the best statue in the game. I don't want to make any very bold claims, but I think this statue might be the coolest statue in the game. I really like the pronghorn statue. It's just my sort of style. But I'm gonna... And then this is gonna be a beaver habitat eventually on this side. But you'll have this walkway that goes around. You'll be able to like walk over the beavers. This is gonna be like their dam that they've made. And then as you come around here... Oh, I didn't realise that we were on free speed. We've got the waterfall, which will then take you around to this side, and then I don't know what I'm going to do with this side because it's such a small area. That's the problem I've got. Like, it's such a small area. But this could be maybe where we do our bighorn habitat. I don't know. This area is like such an enigma. Maybe I'll make it staff only. And then I can do my staff hub back here. But it's such a long way for them to walk, though. So maybe I won't. Maybe that's a bad call. But that's this side of it. And then obviously we've got the other side. Where we've got our bear habitat in the mix, in the fold at the moment. This is going to be a wolf habitat. Skunks. Oh. Could do, but they feel a bit detached over there. Maybe the moose. Staff area. Yeah, the problem with the staff area is that I just feel like it would be too far away from everything. Because if they wanted to feed the animals over here, like I've got staff buildings in this lodge, which is off the workshop, by the way. It's like from the original project. I got it off the workshop and I thought I'll keep this because it keeps the... It's in keeping with the old version, you know. So I've got the staff buildings in here. So this services this area, so I could do a staff area back there as well. We got a track ride that I'm going to try and implement. I say try, because I actually hate track rides with a passion. So this is going to be for them. You're going to be able to ride along. You're going to go over this footpath here, so we're going to have to do some sort of level crossing thing for people. And then you'll be able to see them as you go over this here. And then as it carries on, I want it to come along the back of the beaver habitat, and you're going to be able to see the beavers swimming around as well, and you'll get like a look at the waterfall as well. And then it's going to swing right into the mountain and then come out at the maybe the grizzly bear. Just a bit worried it's going to ruin the aesthetic that I've got going on over there. But speaking of grizzly bears, it here. Been a labour of love for the past week while I've waited for the DLC to drop. But the water's shallow enough that the bears are able to wade in it as well. And they can actually get from tier to tier, which is really cool. I've tested it a little bit. But I need to do like a on land area. And that's going to go in this section here. It's going to be, I don't know. I've got an idea in my head, but whether I'll be able to pull it off, I probably will. But I might need some inspo pictures from somewhere. But as we go back toward the entrance, there's one more thing. That I wanted to show off, and you can get a glimpse of it through the window here, and that is the gift shop. This thing actually functions. I can't believe it. Mr. Goo, welcome in. How you diddling? How you doing? Look at this. They're actually using it. They're actually going up to the counter, and then they actually don't phase through stuff. It's kind of crazy. Actually crazy. So you'll see here, they'll like get served, and then they'll actually walk that way to leave and exit the gift shop. I can't believe it functions. This is probably the most surprising thing about the whole thing so far. People just walk in, they look around, and then yeah, they pay and leave. And then we're going to have an animal out here, but I don't really know what we're going to do. I think the puma is the one that we're really talking about having in here. But, yeah, it's still not quite finished yet. This skylight, I think, is my favourite thing about the whole thing so far, just because of how intricate it is and how niche. I've got to thank... Oh no, I made this. I was going to thank someone who made this fire exit, but I made it. Never mind, ignore me. I was going to credit someone for my own work. And then you go back round, and then this is the entrance again with just like some... I think there's actually a path under here as well, a null path, maybe. And then the keepers can go and get into what is going to be the puma habitat back here. But that's where we're at. I'm loving it so far. We've got Cursed Thumper in here as well. Those who know will know. And I like the idea that you can see the bear habitat from back here as well. I didn't really plan on this being a thing, but it seems to have just materialised that way anyway, so... yeah, that's where we're at. This whole place is like shaping up quite nicely. I realise that my brain just works differently though in different ways in terms of what I find. So areas like this, I find this such a nice view with like the little building here and the signage and the little low-key fences and the way the tree pops over the fence. Oh, little bits like that. Little bits like that. Alfred, how you diddling? And then obviously we've got our cool coyote area here. We had a creosote bush here at the foot of this. There we go. Ooh. There we go. That's right. We need to get someone to we need to get someone to research as well, because we're in franchise. Mechanic. Are we good? What have I used over here? I might use mesh, to be honest with you. Mesh will be easier to work with, I think. I mean, why can't I like start the curve from here and do it like this rather than around this way? Actually, I can do that. I just have to cheese it, of course. There you go. Actually gonna move this a bit closer. Thank you for the follow, appreciated. If you haven't entered the giveaway, then make sure you do so now, because there's like an hour left on it, I think. Well, half an hour. There's half an hour to get yourself in on Twitch. Fence. Could use the new style fence, but I don't have that unlocked yet, so. We might have to just opt with our Did I put this fence on a workshop already? I don't think I have, no. I've been hoarding it for myself. Like a gremlin. Do I like this? Not really. Probably do a lot with this with creosote bushes in truth. I think I prefer that. Rusty creosote. Who doesn't love creosote? And then I'll do another tree here, I think. On the other side, inside the habitat. Like some sort of... I don't know my American trees very well. Build a rose bush. Holly tree. Oh. What is the Oh, it literally loves everything. I can't go wrong. I can't mess it up. got it. Insane. Right. Maybe some blue stem? Are goldenrods considered? Oh, they are. Okay. Now we're gaming. I still think I want some sort of fence around the edge, but I don't want anything like crazy, you know? Like this. What is this? No, please just lower this fence. In a pain. Like that. That works. And then I'll put like a coyote sign here on the fence, I think. It just gives you everything you need. Oh, by the way. Oh, it's Jim Guthrie. It's the person who did the Planet Zoo thing, but... Oh. Could recolor it to dark green. Hey, can you recolor this one? Oh, you can. And a 5 head. Or maybe like a... coppery brown colour. That way it ties it back to the pathing that we were talking about earlier. What I am going to do actually with this fence at the back is I'm going to like raise it the middle. I know what I'm talking about, but I'm doing a really terrible job of explaining it. Why won't it let me select this piece? Okay. Bit annoying. Game's so strange sometimes. Raise it up. Up. Keep that one the same. Over this one a little bit. Just to minimize the amount of straight lines that we've got, you know. something I absolutely cannot stand is that when there's so many straight lines. I can probably move that up a little bit, actually. Like, it's subtle, but it does a little bit for this, I think. Cool. And then whoops. And then we want bollards. These are the right height. A little bit taller. I'm just going to change the colour of these as well. To what colour can we make these? We could probably do something quite cool with the colour in here. Dark green. A bit off-putting. Maybe grey was just the way to go with them. We want a bin. There. Might have I got um have I got any of them maybe? Oh, okay, strange. One of these to the glass. You want these to be above. There we go. Right. Fish. That's this side done. I don't know if I'll need this bit here now, to be honest with you. I don't really think it's going to add much. Pretty much see the whole habitat from this area here, so I think I'm going to abolish this and get rid of this idea, and then we'll just have more space for like a guest amenities. So what we could do is have the guest path go up to here and join, and then this be raised on like a platform. Concrete. Like this, maybe. Right, 9 minutes, and then I'm doing the draw. Ew, okay, that is definitely not what I wanted because it's aligned to surface. Never mind, but I know what I'm thinking. If I do like a raised platform type area, you can come up here and then you'll join through here. Get onto this raised balcony area. And then we'll have the beaver habitat. Whoa. What are we doing on this side? I think I'm going to carry on doing my... chain link fence on this side. Nice. Ugh. Probably still do a bit more with this. First thing I instantly think of is just doing some trim at the bottom of these posts, for example. There we go. We do on the floor here. I feel like we could do something with this little bit. Right. Know what we could do. Have I got any? No, I haven't. Underneath. Thank you, Dream. Go. Nice. Maybe another bench on this side as well. There we go. Nice. Push. Thank you, Koki. This isn't how I imagined this to look. Originally, it was going to be a bit similar to this, but it was going to be enterable at both ends. There's going to be another building that you could go in. You could go around if you wanted to. If you didn't really give a left nut about the coyote, you could go around the back of it. But if you did care about it, you could go through here, look at the coyote, and then carry on. I didn't really have it in mind of being this like openish area. Do you know what this reminds me of? This kind of reminds me of the jaguar habitat I did in Paws, because that's got this same kind of vibe where you could just stroll by without a care in the world. Or you could maybe dip in and have a look at the coyote, you know? By the way, I had a look and I can't find any good ones on the workshop. But it might just come down to the fact that I use in-games, like download a picture of it and then put it into a billboard and use them. I can't find any good American flags, but I think that's because obviously the pieces we've got are too big for the detailing that I want on the flag, so it might just be easier for me to just stick one of these 0.5 meter screens on a post. Or maybe even a meter one, I think. Oh, not 15, that's way too big. Welcome back, Donald. You're not a 1 meter one. Oh, don't tell me that. The 1x1. I could do that, a double one of them. But that just seems so big. Or is that how big? That feels more correct. But we'd only have this at like the entrance, I think. Maybe the entrance, and then like somewhere like here, you'd probably have it, wouldn't you? Like a flag post with the bloody American flag. Murica. That actually might work. In terms of size. Ooh. American flag cringe. I mean, they're patriotic if nothing else. You got to give them that. You've returned. Welcome back. We were just discussing the red, white, and blue of the United States and flags. Oh. Okay. I think. Okay. Something like this, maybe? Mayhaps? We'll see. This is what we did, Dragonite. This is how we've transformed said space. Thank you, Double. I've very much enjoyed revamping this. I never thought I'd get into a revamp as much as I have, but it's been a joy. Joy to do. Get some pictures. Bro Nation. This is a better view of this side. Only needs a tower. Look, we have a tower. We have a tower, okay. And it's over there. So we don't need any of your towers, Donald, okay? What I do want to do. Oh, this looks awful. Can I cover this up with something? If we got a plant to zoo, enjoy. A vent, the square vent piece. Is that big enough to cover that? Ooh, almost. What about that one? Oh. Oh, hang on. That could be a good frame. Oh my lord. For Christ's sake, stop doing that. Oh, this could be huge actually. Oh, beautiful. This is the coyotes. This is going to be for coyotes. Are these double-sided as well? Oh, they are. That's unfortunate. Oh, I don't know how much of an improvement this is going to be then, because everybody's going to have this like meshing. No. From afar, you don't really notice it. From afar, you don't notice it. It's only until you go up close that you notice it. But has that now made this look a bit 3D? Kind of, yeah. Look at how they're not sitting flush. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't want much from this game. Really? There we go. Oh, that's a lot cleaner. And there's no Z fighting either. Oh, lovely. Lovely. I want to add another tree, I think. There. Oh, I'm going to raise it up. That's way better. Oh, thank I don't think I deserve to be in the names of such company as those two. Absolute geniuses. But I appreciate the comments. Thank you. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh. Hang on. What have I done here? Oh, I'm ruining this. If I can get this creosote to look a bit cleaner around the edge. I'll be happy. So it's not like clipping through the concrete. I don't mind it clipping like through the fence, you know what I mean? To be honest, I could just add grass. Like, I don't know why I'm being such a strange person about it. Thank you so much. That is absolutely insane of you. Thank you so much for the £5 super chat. You're insane. Thank you. Like I say, I don't think I deserve to be in the names of such company. The irony is, I had a bit of a humble moment on Twitter about a year ago. How when I started, I started from day one anyway, like beta gamer of this game. But you spend your time watching these people, you know, ZSH sees like Goron, Eben, and Wyatt in St. Reginald. All of these people, you end up watching them and you're enamored with what they do. You think it's so good. And then you take that plunge into the content creation side of it. And I don't do it for any reason, you know, like I just like to... I don't want to say show off, but I like to do it to just show what is possible. Like, if you could see where I've come from in terms of my building ability to where I am at now, I think it's like a good indicator that anything is possible in this game. And I sound super cringe right now, you know, and I stand by my cringe because it's true. I have photographic proof of what I'm talking about right now. But now these people speak to me and I'm just like, oh, you know, I've like spoken to Goron. I spent a bit of time with Goron. I've had comments from ZSH, you know, like these people that I spent time looking up to now spend the time commenting on what I'm building, you know, and it's a bit humbling. But the irony is that without them there is no me, as it were, you know. Like I say, I don't do it for any reason. I don't do it for the views or anything. I could have 1 view per video, it wouldn't really bother me at all, you know. As long as one person learns one thing from something I do, then bro, I've won. I've done what I needed I'd done what I set out to do. Someone's watching this and they're like, oh, that's a cool way of using that piece, and they go and use that method of using that piece. Why do it for, you know? I think the main reason I do it is because it just creates a way of everyone congregating to talk about a game that they love, you know, regardless of what you may or may not think of the Rhea and the Bush Dog, etc. You know? Right. Can I stop being cringe now, or...? Very dark. There we go. Thank you. No, you. You're all amazing. UI. Those who are old and new. Like, you've got some people who have known me for literally, like, Donald, how long have we known each other? Like, a fair few years, right? You could slap a number on it. I know where we met. I'm not going to say where we met. Like, Koki as well. How long have we known? Like, Koki, you and I must have known each other a fair few years. That was before I realised that you hung around in Patch's streams as well, right? Oh, what the hell? This guttering is not straight at all. It looks dreadful. Okay. Well, it's exactly the way to put it, you know. Same with like football players. Like, people want to play football because they grew up watching player X, Y, Z, you know. No different, I don't think. I appreciate it. The kind words that you all pay me are worth their weight in gold, quite frankly. Okay, I think we're getting there. I keep adding stuff, but probably looks a lot nicer in the daylight, but alas, 'tis raining. If we can get it to stop raining. Not actually cost us that much to make what we've built so far. It's like 9 grand, I think, from my budget. I was at 590 and now I'm at 581, 582. It's climbing. We are making money actually, which is kind of crazy. Stop raining. It's not England. God. Oh yeah, we need the stupid. Oh no, we need the bins, the donation bins. Oh, these are so ugly, but I've got to use them because franchise. Currently an animal management course. college, and hopefully I salute you. I absolutely salute you, because I wish I had tried harder in school to achieve things like that. It literally would be my dream job, but I just think, I mean, my sister's doing that now. She's doing an animal care course, so maybe she'll just get to live my dream instead. Where are they? I want the speakers. I'm gonna place this on the ground for now, but I'll obviously hide them under. How do I make my zoos look more realistic? Do you want to know my #1 tip for that? Honestly, scale. Scale plays such a big role in what you're doing. It's unreal. If you can nail scale, and I don't mean to spit fat rhymes right now, but if you can nail scale, I think you can be unstoppable in this game. I think when you watch people like Haribo, people like that, BZ, like if you've ever seen what BZ and VHoHo makes. Am I ending soon, sir? I will keep going for a bit. I was going to end, but to be honest with you, I'm in like this full swing of it now that it would be a bit kind of criminal to stop right now. So I am going to keep going for the time being. But if you can nail scale, I think you're literally, you've nailed it. That's half of the problem. Scale, and don't be afraid to play around with terrain elevations. Like this whole thing, you might not be able to tell, but it slants uphill slightly, you know, and it really helps. It's so strange how like a few degrees incline in the path can sell what you're doing more. Because it opens up your sight line a bit more, you know. It's difficult to explain. If this path was flat, then obviously it'll cut off more of the view. I'm actually digging this area now. It's so quaint. I think this little area embodies what I would kind of go for this area now. And I think it's cohesive throughout. These little viewing bits, like the fox and whatnot. But they're all different in their own right. Oh, yeah, the giveaway, of course. Oh. Reminds you of Columbus? You know Captain Callum? He's recreating it, I believe. I think it's Columbus Zoo is one of the zoos he's recreating. The giveaway, of course. Koki. Oh. Sorry. Forgive me. Let me do it now. Dashboard. Giveaway. Close entries. And then I honestly wait, if I cancel this, it's not going to get rid of everyone, is it? We want to cancel. No, I don't want to cancel it. I want to end it. I've closed the entries. I actually hate... Oh, God. Active. Why is it still active? Yes, I do. I'm on Twitch as well. I'm dual streaming at the moment. If you want a chance to win the pack, get in now. I'll open it back up if I can. Or I'll add your name to the thing. Because this is being a pain at the moment. does it not let me end it? Oh, I actually hate. It was only supposed to be going for 3 hours, and it's like gone over that, but it's still going. That's very cool. Oh, good grief. Right, final call, and I'll end the giveaway. But if I can't get it to work, I'll put everyone into like a wheel. And we'll do it like that. Yeah, I don't think it's going to let new people add in now. Maybe they will be able to, but... Subbed, thank you so much, Stonecutter. I appreciate it. There'll be a new video at the end of the month. It's going to be showcasing the 3 habitats. It's going to showcase 3 habitats. I was going to say what 3 habitats, but I'm going to keep it a surprise for now. One of them will be the coyote. Coyote. I keep saying coyote, and it's going to trigger people if I say coyote. Hey, I'm going to assume that's you. Right. How do I sort this stupid giveaway thing out? I can't believe this. Yes, exclamation mark coyote. See if it works. How you went to giveaway? If you head on over to Twitch and type in exclamation mark coyote, all lowercase. My name is the same on there as it is on here, so you can't. No confusion. Hey. No, that should have worked. You didn't get entered. How do I? Can I reopen it? I think I can. Oh no, I've messed up. Oh! Let me... hang on. Wheel spin. Wheel spinner. So who have we got in it? We've got Pokies in it. We've got apps in it. Ali. Library. Dommel. I'll put Alfie. Stone, did you want me to enter you in it now? Last orders. These are the last. Last call. There's 5 people, so a 6th one would mean that you've got like a 1 in, well, a 12% chance. My maths is correct. No, it's not, but that's fine. You don't have Twitch? I mean, I can enter you. It wouldn't help. It wouldn't matter anyway. Leave with someone else, you're good. You can enter if you want, Liz. I'll put you in. Stonecutter. Would you win a copy of the new DLC if you don't have it already? It's PC only though, obviously, because you'd enter too. Oh, what? Your name is not on the list. Why is that not showing up? Thank you for telling me. I would have. Grief. I saw you enter earlier as well. It's in the chat. Why you are not on the list, I do not know. Maybe you entered after the 3-hour mark or something. Don't put you in? Okay, I'll take you off. Take you off. You're not that fussed for the DLC, so you let someone else win. No worries, thank you very much. Wait, take you off? Why? Why? You play console? Okay. Your console? Okay, no worries. Thank you for letting me know. Koki Cat, Tally's Library, Dommel, Daniel Stephen. They're like a bin. Are you in there? No. Sorry. The Whisper, you did enter as well. This, I never am I need to find a new way of doing these stupid Whisper 1, 6, 9, 8. Right. Let me hang on, let me go through that because Whisper you definitely entered. Did Orca? No. Jonas? No. There's Daniel. You definitely entered. Ali entered. Whisper entered. Did Dream enter? Dream didn't. Dream's there and he wants to enter. Let me know and I'll add you in. Yeah, Jonas didn't enter. Sorry, working. Do not apologise for that. That's fine. I very much respect that I am someone who people stick on in the background. Right, so Koki Cat, Tally's Library, Dommel, Daniel Stephen, Whisper. I think they're the ones that are in. Okay. Oh, it's Astrid. Astrid! Hello! Oh, God. We're just about to do our giveaway for... Right. Dommel won. It's Dommel. Can't believe Dommel won. That's actually kind of criminal. It's Sir Dommel. Congrats to Dommel. Thank you for entering though, I appreciate it. Oh, that's so delayed. So delayed. Thank you. Astrid, what were you doing? Sims 4. Oh, good lord. How's the new pack? I like it. The pieces are a bit underwhelming, but the animals are pretty cool. I actually really like the animals. I think they're really cool. The white-faced Saki monkey is probably the best of the lot. The flamingo's second. Coyotes and ocelots are tied. Oh, and the bighorn. I don't know actually. The bighorn sheep. The only one that. Wait, what am I missing? What am I missing from the DLC? Oh, the bush dog. The bush dog, I couldn't really care much for. I'm sorry, but if you're a bush dog fan, then sure you live a very interesting life. But I don't really care much for that. Right, let's do a temp holding for the coyote. Can't wait for these to cost me 10,000 each because people are going to be Who won? Dommel won. Dommel pulled out the bag. The rear. Oh, yeah, of course, the rear, yeah. I get why people are upset about the rear, but at the same time, like I said at the start, Frontier are like running on limited resources, so I'm not expecting them to pump out the same quality as they could in their heyday, but I'll be honest, I still haven't really used like the emu and the cassowary and all the others. So animals like that are just kind of a bit wasted on me anyway, unfortunately, regardless of how good the model may or may not be. Right, okay. This should be good now. If I just add a gate in. Upstairs, as long as I mean that, yeah. No, that's my view on it. They could just not do anything anymore, and I'm sure people would be probably more upset about that because can I do this? Oh my god, that's actually going to connect like that. That's actually crazy. Okay. Oh, good lord. How? How? Mental. Right, let's stick the coyote in just so we can have a look at it. It really seems to. I mean, it's going to be years before that comes anyway. You know, Planet Coaster 2 is like a few months old. Coyotes. Look at this. 10,000. Clown. 4,000. That's kind of sick. 5 years old though. Not bad. I'll take that one. $4,000. 1,000 for gold. That's not bad. 40 for this one. 5 years old though. 10,000. You're an idiot. Watch Caesar Creates? I do watch Caesar Creates. I watch a vast majority of content creators that do stuff for this game. People overcharge this franchise so much. The thing is though, is like there's no benefit to it. That's the thing that I don't understand. Because everyone has this same mindset, right? If I say I buy this animal for 10,000, and then this person decides that they're going to go and buy an animal that they want, the likelihood is that they're going to be spending that same 10,000 on that one animal. So it's just a vicious. That 10,000 just gets passed from one person to the next. Just wish that people were like more reasonable, but I don't know. I get it. This is the second day of the DLC, so people maybe aren't listing animals up too frequently. But I think it's always been a problem, especially with certain like female animals seem to be the worst hit by it. Males are way more prevalent. It feels like look at this whole page, and there's 3 females on this first page. Actually gives a few cheap options. Yeah, it's just that they don't really hit what you want sometimes. Like they're not really golds that often. They're a little bit older as well. Wow, this one's insane. Where has this person got this one from? 10,000 that they want for this. I might buy one of these 4,000 ones. Or this one. This one's not too bad. It's 2 years old. I'll buy this one. Now I've just got to hope that they've not been bought from the same zoo, because otherwise I'm in trouble. I've not even checked the social sizes of coyotes to make sure if they can... Coyote. Two. Oh, these can live in like quite large groups. Jeez. Look, that's like 900. Inflation, exactly. It doesn't make the game very accessible to new players, you know, when they have to pay 10,000 for an animal that they want. Especially, like, if you're wanting a cool animal, like a snow leopard. If you wanted those animals at the start of the game, you have to pay a premium. I don't know how much snow leopards are now, but you get a couple for a little bit cheap. Like 700, it's not too bad. 200, 290, 261. These ones are quite reasonable. Whoever this person is, they're like... Oh, this is Frontier Zoo. Okay, so these are like the animal... These are the game-generated ones. I mean, this one. Berry Blue. 1,035 for a gold snow leopard. Fair cop. It's a nice... You know, this one here as well. Hakuna Matata. 1,035. Very good offer. The only ones I can say that I could maybe say I can understand why they cost them more would be things like these Caracal. So this Caracal, 5,000, but it's a melanistic. And it's really young, and it's got... It's a gold, it's got fairly good stats. 10,000, no way. But 5,000, maybe. I could argue. I'm skipping next page, and it's giving me page 1 again, so I assume there's only 1 page. What else is like really cool? Lions. I think lions... everyone's got albino lions. They're like really cheap. Yeah, look, 1,297 for this white albino lion. They're probably the most common one that you can get. If I search clear filters and search by price. Let's see what people are listing up. This that's just a normal. There's a spotless cheetah, not really worth it. Black leopards as well, or black jaguars aren't worth it. That's just a con. An albino koala, I've never seen that before in my life. I didn't realise that was a thing. Grizzly bear, nope. And you got lions, a Vesant, a leucistic Vesant, albino giraffe. These are the ones that I expect to be at the top. An albino wolverine, another albino wolverine, gorilla. Actually, gorillas I think are one of the worst ones. For, if I remember rightly, you can barely get females, and if they do get listed, they're out for 10,000. Oh no, there's a 5,000 one here. That's a Frontier Zoo one though, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Frontier, sorry, a female gold, 10,000. That's just the minimum that people put them up for. I don't see them ever get listed for less than that. I think I've got an albino gorilla in my rewards, though. Yeah, I have. I've got loads of gold female gorillas. Oh, look, I could easily get 10,000 for that, but I just don't have it in me to put it up for that. I'll be part of the problem. It's not difficult to get credits, but it's just a bit of a grind if you're a new player, you know, because you have to have the credits to make the credits well. Invalid destination. Why? Oh, it's because this isn't joined up with a null. Last time you played franchise, ones you got wiped, and now just in my storage center. This is right now, right? Yes. Okay. Right. So now I need another keeper. Regrettably, more wages. Staff keeper. Do work zone. Do coyote. And then you are going to be the coyote man. Or woman. Sorry. Right, go. Not raining. Overcast. Pronghorn expecting that offspring. Where, yeah, shit. Let me just connect that temporarily, just so that they're not stuck. Is someone getting the coyote, or are they just... What the hell are you doing? Idling. Hope you're not stuck. Collar peccaries are expecting offspring. Okay. We're cooking. Why have we not... Why are they not getting delivered? Or did I not click the... Did I not click them? I thought I did. Delivery scheduled. Relocating. Oh, here they are. God, you're late. I hope they don't get stuck. If they get stuck, then I'm going to have to do something about this, because... Oh no, there we go. Oh, they're quite large. I'm a little bit worried about the space now. Oh my lord, yeah, this isn't big enough. That confirms it. This is going to get moved around then. To like here. And then we'll move this fence back as well. Okay. There we go. Make a video that would take ages. There's so many interactions. But also, I think I wouldn't do that because I want to encourage people to not just focus on that side of it. Some animals can share a space together even if they don't have the enrichment, you know? They look so good. Okay, now we can start on the actual habitat itself. Okay, space-wise, a lot better, but we obviously have to... What enrichment can they use, actually? Coyote. Oh, the tug rope. Nice. Water pipe, I'm going to stick in here. Just to encourage them to actually go in inside. That I'm going to have to address because that's going to be considered escaping. Alright, how much space have we got in here? Boundary issues. What was that supposed to mean? Multiple gates. Oh, I think I just messed this up. There we go. I think that should have fixed it. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. What are you doing in the bush? Maverick. Oh. Like Top Gun. Lovely. Right, so I'm going to be working on the interior next, but I'm going to go. I'm going to get something to eat and whatnot. I will be certain to message Dommel and let him know he won. But yeah, thank you for being here. This has been crazy. I love how this habitat's turned out. This can be assigned to the coyote as well. Oh, no power, of course. God forbid. God forbid we have power in this godforsaken place. Maybe I'll add that here, like a small substation. But yeah, no, thank you. It's been crazy. Thank you, Alfie, for your contributions as well and your kind words. Like I say, what is this? Hold on, we're not going anywhere until we fix it. This is disgusting. Okay, panic over. Panic. Panic over. Right, anyway, thank you. Peace out. I love you all. You're all amazing. Like I say, at the end of the month, we aim to have a video out for this zoo. And because you've been here, you've been treated to like a sneak peek because you've actually seen me build it. But thank you. Peace out. Bye-bye. Bye. 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 Bye-bye. Bye.